Are you scared yet?
A warrior's due is offered few, despite their work deserving. They break their backs and notched swords on flesh like steel and rage like ice, ne'er giving ground nor thinking twice, till it is they who pay the price, a warrior's just rewards.
Dream log 201. I was drifting through space like an asteroid, untethered. But I didn't feel free. No. The lack of direction and purpose was overwhelming. Then I began to tremble, caught in the gravity of a distant star. I hurtled toward it, and I knew with my entire being that my cosmic destiny was before me. I just had to welcome it, the impact. So I did. And as relief began to wash over me, I woke, drenched in sweat and gasping for air. That probably doesn't bode well, does it?
But does he serve you? Which thoughts are yours, and which are his? Do you really know? The Rippers know. On wings of fire, our minds fly free, beyond his control. Join us in the burn. I want all of Kairos to know my voice. To hear my call to action against the Timekeeper. I was once like you. Blind, dutiful, subservient. In his name, I put my boot on your neck and demanded order. Now, I ask you to take my hand and climb with me to freedom. I promise, it is yours for the taking. It requires but one simple act. Remove your bolt. Rip yourself free. We wait for you in the burn.
Seems like anyone who could pour a half-decent drink on this rock was crushed by the feckin' moonfall. That's an uncornered market right there. Moxie saw a spot within stumbling distance of Pratt City or whatever they call it. Wouldn't mind having a sanctuary of my own again.
You've never heard of the Tiger of Kartali? Where I come from, everyone knew her name. I once saw her chase down a berserker and his friends because one of them knocked over her drink. That kitten's got claws, no doubt. But I'll always have a soft spot for her. She helped me find something priceless once, and I don't forget favors. Not that I'm too sentimental, sugar. Anyway, Zane, tell our lovely patrons more about our dear friend. And this round's on me.
Beasts. Ed.
Oh, sugar. You wanna know why I really tagged along? Well, first off, once a Crimson Raider, always a Crimson Raider. I'm ride or die, baby. And I do love a good ride. But between you and me, a little birdie on Promethea whispered in my ear about a rather substantial debt we all owed. And let's just say, this one wasn't the kind you settle with a check. No, this called for a more personal touch. And honey, have I been more than generous. I've carved out a little slice of paradise for the lost and weary by way of my bar. I've stimulated the populace and economy with some rather enticing distractions. And the tales I've spun of life beyond this rock, well, they've left the locals thirsty for more. So you see, sugar, every day I'm doing my part to shine bright and light the way for the people of Kairos.
Jenny! How's about a little mood music for the evening rush? Something lively. A dancing crowd's a thirsty crowd.
Yeah, sorry. No, I'm just about to break into the 8 o'clock mock block. That's where I insult these filthy barflies over a sound bed of darnish instrumental funeral dirges.
We can still wipe your drive clean, you know. I reserve the right as bouncer.
You don't have the blarneys, you old bitch.
Oh, supposing I just pull the old hose inside and give the old jukebox a wash then?
Settle in, you miserable lushes. You there, with the stupid hat. You don't really think you're pulling that off, do you? What are you, bald or something? Yeah, you're probably bald. Like an asshole.
Levain, I need a favor. I want to join your house.
The fashion house. I'm terribly sorry, but, we're entirely full. Just fresh out of beds, I'm afraid.
Full? I mean, it's not a literal house, right? Plus, you let Pembroke in last week.
Yes, but Pembroke's choices in smoking jacket fabrics are above reproach. Yours are, developing.
Gasp! Yes, I said it out loud. Gasp! Are you saying I'm not fashionable enough for your house?
Quint, darling, what I'm saying is, why, you're simply too strapping and, dare I say, intimidating for the mere fashion house. I envision a new club, entirely for you. How does this sound? Captain Quint of the Electi Defense Society. What do you think?
Oh, I do like the ring of that. Wait, I won't have to fight, will I?
Environmental report, number 1127. Our water supply is imperiled. An overabundance of starship wreckage from the invader moon has polluted our key reservoirs. Their toxic components have created an undrinkable, almost syrupy orange waste. We were never so parched when we were with the Order. I will speak with the other leaders and propose we dig deeper wells.
For posterity, Lady Levane, it's important that the Electi have a documented history, don't you agree? How else will we remember how we survived the Cataclysm and founded Carcadia?
It was hardly my doing. You may as well credit the Timekeeper for cutting us off and stranding us out here. It was the technical and agricultural savvy of you and the other leaders that allowed us to flourish. I merely kept us alive.
Deftly said. Yet many of the Electi treat you with reverence, perhaps even more than they do their house leaders. I fear the other leaders think that you upset the established order of things.
I am but a creature of politics, Leader Willem. As are we all.
Join us. Become a Ripper. The Timekeeper has no hold on us. In shedding our bolts, we are reborn. The risk may frighten you, but there is nothing to fear in fate. For I have seen our destiny, Kairos. We will rise together and defeat the Order. The Timekeeper's reign is ending. Ours is beginning. All it takes to join the future is one rip.
Hey babes, I'm back with my new segment, like, what are you even wearing? First, let's discuss those casual girlies. Don't get me wrong, I'm all about the layers, but like, what are you even wearing? You're Electi, my darlings. Elevate that fit, bitch. Some dark cherry vibes would go a long way, and don't even get me started on gold accents, or that whole black on black monochromatic situation I've been seeing. More of that, please. Of course, I have to mention Callus out there being a literal icon. Shame she's so problematic, though. I guess if you're gonna be fierce, right? Okay, that's all for me today. Remember, babes, elevate that fit.
We were having dinner. Some delicate, endangered bird. The chefs had drowned it in wine and then poached it in the same liquid. You had to eat it under a cloth, ostensibly to catch the subtle aromas, but really it's to hide any shame for what was done to the poor things. So, there I was, the napkin on my head and this innocent plaything on my fork, when I heard it. The roar of fire in the sky. As I pulled the cloth away, I saw the invader moon for the first time. It was tearing a hole in the veil above Kairos, and through it, I saw the stars clearly for the first time in my life. We all did.
Scouted a city out here where a bunch of rich brats have holed up. They've been piling up guns and ammo to try and buy off some of the psychos who've been cornering them. But there was a woman there. When the psychos came, I watched her dump the whole loot pile on their heads. Crushed them to death with guns. Alas, after my own heart.
Some people really are just a depressing sight. Ill-equipped, dim-witted, or indifferent. Feels like a matter of time before someone breaks through and squashes them. Still, I'm almost jealous in a way. They don't have strength or willpower, but is it hope? Ignorance? They seem happy, either way. I wonder what that's like.
Future leaders of Carcadia, it is important you know how this city was first settled, and how the Electi came to call this place home. In the aftermath of the Cataclysm and Callus's subsequent insanity, the Timekeeper left the people of Carcadia to our doom. What had been designed as an off-season retreat for the aristocracy of Dominion became our permanent shelter. Many perished in the chaos, either torn apart by Callus's screaming horde, or caught in the crossfire of the synths sent to take her down. Still, though we lost much, we regained something in kind. Our humanity. It drove us to survive these dark times. Bit by bit, the houses turned a simple resort into a city. One that I hope, for the sake of future leaders listening, survives the test of time.
Lev, I need your help testing out this bolt tracker. You in bed?
I am.
Ah, so it works.
Wait, are you watching me?
For, testing purposes only.
Here's a test. What am I doing right now?
Well, let's see. Ah, oh. I'll be over in 5. No, 3.
A warrior's wage is paid in age, in years they dared not yearn to see. In hearty meals from tended fires, in songs of glory, lutes and lyres, in peace hard-earned in verdant shires, in laughter loud and free.